What's up, guys? This is Basco Show, the average player. Welcome back to a new Shadow Legends video. I hope you guys have been good. I was busy for the last couple of days. I couldn't make any video, but I was, watching behind the scene all the news about the new fusion, about the new Ride Digest. Um, Here he is, guys. Emik Trankheart. I hope it's Emik. I have no idea how to pronounce his name. To me, this champion is gonna change the arena, guys. It's gonna literally it's gonna basically take UDK's spot in this new meta where UDK is so used to slow down enemy that trying to attack you. This is obviously it's we're talking about like Platinum Arena where you have to try to kill your opponent in like something between like 30 seconds to a minute 30 seconds. The quicker you are, the more attack you can do, and the more points you're gonna make. So UDK slow downs teams in Arena Platinum, and this champion I think is gonna replace UDK because of his passive. But I'm gonna talk about that when I get to the passive. I wanna also talk if you should do this fusion, if you are like a casual player, low spender, all these kind of things, like free to play. To me, you should do it because this champion is so unique. He has so many skills. All his skill can be used in different scenario, and you can make different strategies based on his skill. So with A1, we have a unique A1 here, and this A1 basically increase the value of his shield of 25%, and then he also increased the value of a shield on the other with the lowest HP by 25%. So I think this 25% is the value of the shield, right? That's doesn't it doesn't say unless when it's gonna come to the game it's gonna have a different description. If I read it like this, increase the value of all shield buff on the champion by 25. So let's just say you have uh, like a 40,000 shield, 40,000, you're gonna get a 10,000 on top of that. So the shield is gonna go to 50, and then you use it again, and the shield should go like on 62,500, and then use it again, and so on and so forth. Uh, Obviously, you have to try not to lose the shield because if you lose it, you start over again. So it might be like a good option to pair him up with someone that increase the buff duration. With this skill, you can literally like use him in clan boss. Okay, he can be the stun target, can get big shields, so he can survive longer for the stun target because this skill here put unkillable on your team and also put the taunt on himself, so the boss is gonna target him. So I can already see a synergy with clan boss, unkillable, taunt to get the target, increase the shields, and then he has also a skill can reduce your ally skills by one. This is basically like Painkeeper, okay? Now, if I read let's read this skill A2 is attack all enemies, place a shield on all allies equal to 30% of this champion's max HP for 2 turns, and then decrease the cooldown of all ally skill except these champions by 1 turn. So it's really good. We're gonna have the god of clan boss Deadwood Jedi is gonna make so many composition with this champion just because of this skill. Okay, I think you can pair him up with 1 Maneater, and because you decrease this, you're gonna decrease the Maneater skill by 1. You can eventually Sagol 2 is gonna look like you have a 4 turn cooldown on your unkillable, and Maneater is gonna have a 4 on his unkillable. It's usually 5, but because you can reduce that skill by 1, you can basically have him like in the team with you. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. Devil Die is the master of clan boss. He's gonna make so many videos, and then we can just follow his guide. And then the A3 is, like I said, place unkillable for 2 turn. It's on a 4 turn cooldown when fully booked, and place a taunt and a shield on this champion. The value of the shield is equal to 30% of this champion match HP. So a lot of shields. This champion looks like it's gonna be always under shields. And this skill obviously really good. You can obviously use him in the Shogun. But the thing with the Shogun, that all the composition that I've seen with the Shogun and Taunt, they require to have the champion with the Taunt at 351 plus, because the boss is at 250. So you wanna go inside the, you're gonna go into the fight, and you wanna go before the boss and use the Taunt. Now, would I waste a champion like that for the Shogun? Because this champion can be used in so many other areas of the game. Would you like just like put 6 pieces of gears on him and try to get to 250? I wouldn't do that. So I'm gonna see if I can come up with a solution where I can use him in a slow, at slow speed in the Shogun. So we're gonna let the boss go, and then he's gonna go after, maybe like, you know, sitting around like 180 to 100 speed, something like that. And then yeah, obviously I need to wait to get in, because I don't have access to the test server. So we're gonna talk end of August pretty much when I can test him. Now the passive, and that's what I think is gonna be the arena changer. Is basically when he gets attacked under the shield buff, has a 50% chance increased to 75 to increase the cooldown of a random skill on the attacker by 2 turn. And this happens once per attack. So that means if you have like a 888 A1, it's not gonna do it 3 times. It's just gonna do once per attack. And then another part of the passive is whenever an ally HP drop below 20%, increase the damage dealt by the ally by 20%. That's paired up really well with the clan boss setup, where you have your champions always really low. So this was gonna basically give you a 20% extra damage on your unkillable team. But the part I'm talking about is this one, the top one. So when attacked under a shield buff, you increase the turn, the cooldown of one skill by 2 turns, guys. This skill is insane. Okay, so let's just say you build him up in like in a range of speed between 150 to 200 in stone skin, 2 turn stone skin, and you have like, you know, you put a tanky team as your defense. You try to squeeze a couple of polymorph there just to make sure that Amanto doesn't come and strip you and everything. And then you're gonna have, like, you know, another Duchess in you're gonna have Duchess in what's it called, stone skin. You're gonna have Necret, and you're gonna have a DPS, right? Might be Mortumaga, might be another DPS, any DPS that can, like, you know, play well in arena defense. So the idea is your enemy is gonna go first, trying to nuke you down. Let's just say he fails. He's not able to nuke you in the first turn. So just the fact that he attacks you, because, you know, maybe the DPS is gonna use an AO skill, or maybe Warlord is gonna you know, is gonna try to reset your skill. So Lordo actually touch you when he does the skill. So this passive will proc, and you start reducing the cooldown of some, increasing the cooldown of some of the skills, and this can basically like mess up the whole fight, you know. And then the fight, instead of being like 30 seconds, it's gonna be 2-3 minutes. And if you get to a point where you can place the town on himself, you're gonna have the town buff and 1 turn stone skin left. You basically, any single hit ability and all the A1s, they're gonna go on him. and that means you're gonna reset, yeah, increase the cooldown of their skill even more. Even more, it's gonna be like an infinite loop, unless the RNG is against you. Hey, you hit the 25%, or maybe you keep increasing the cooldown the same skill, you know. But this champion is gonna be so annoying because you can't predict what's gonna happen. Okay, I'm not saying it's gonna be like insane. You can still maybe like use a bomb team because they're gonna probably build him in stone skin. You can use like I don't know, maybe Georgie is gonna go through him like easily. I'm not saying it's gonna be uh like instant win, but I'm saying is that this champion is gonna put another layer of annoying classic arena fights, and probably also live arena. Yes, guys, that's what I think. Because at the end of the day, yeah, you put UDK in arena defense, and you can find a way around him. It's so slow, just a slow ass trying to like slow down the enemy team. He can do the same job, but it's gonna be way more annoying if. And imagine it's the last one. It's the last champion alive in the battlefield with Stone Skin. So they have everyone has to attack him, and I'm talking about the Reviver has to attack him. The Yumeko have to attack him. Everyone, the Marishka, and it just keep like increasing the cooldown. Obviously, you're gonna win eventually because you're gonna use your DPS as well, but you're gonna slow down the enemy for like another extra 30 seconds, and that's gonna be like 2 minute fights, 2 minute and a half fights, and that's not good for the high level of arena. High level of arena, if you're not into that, just don't worry about it. Like it's not for you. But you're obviously gonna find also this champion in classic arena because people are gonna fuse him, so it's gonna be like a popular champion. Um, and yeah, guys, this is it. That's what I think of this champion. Reading out this kit, I can probably use him in combos definitely. Um, Shogun, I'm gonna try to come up with a slow speed strategy with him. You can use him in Iron Twin with the Unkillable. It decreases your skills, shields. It can pair up really well also with Renegade because you know that, for example, when you pair up Renegade and Seer has to wait an extra turn in order to use a Camel Bird again. If you have him in your team, you can put a shield, so you got a buff here, and then decrease the um, you're gonna decrease the cooldown of the Camel Bird, so Seer can basically use Camel Bird in the second wave like super quick. So it might work on that too. Maybe for I don't know, Doom Tower, like it's gonna put Unkillable at some point just to protect your team. So it can be used also with Renegade. I'm not saying I'm gonna use it with Renegade, but I'm gonna make maybe some composition because if you have a strong Renegade, you can afford to have a 4-man team, and you can use him as your fifth one. And what else? Obviously, the factions is gonna be so OP there. Uh, Probably some Doom Tower boss. It can be good. Probably the spider, the one that put the poison on you. It can be really good in there. So yeah, overall, he's a really good champion. I will try my best to get him, even if I have like low resources. I know Prarium throw so many like event at us in the last week. I knew something big was coming out because the amount of like tournament they did like a champion chase in the middle of the week, and now they have like a 2 times void with Kaimar on top of it. Like it's crazy, guy. Then trying to get your resources because they know that this champion is good and people are gonna try and get him, and he's also like I can't remember exactly how hard was Bronny and Lonataril fusion, but that fusion it was kind of like a bit hard because you need to literally go for all the event and tournament. You can't skip them. I think you can't. So yeah, you need the shard, you need the dungeon divers and stuff like that. So I'm gonna make guides about how to do this fusion. I'm gonna try to do a daily video where I show my progress, and I can try to help you guys out. I'm gonna try to be as free to play as possible, so I can show you how to do fusions every single month without struggling. And that's it, guys. Let me know what you think of that. Let me know if you think I'm exaggerating, but I think no, this champ is definitely gonna be super popular in arena, and it's gonna be very annoying to deal with. You probably need like resistance and stuff like that. So yeah, let me know what you guys think, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so. Leave a like, it's free of charge. Please, it will help me a lot. I wanna try to get to the test ever one day. It's probably gonna take me 2 years, but you know, we all have to start from somewhere. Alright guys, have a good one. Peace.